First off, thank the students, thank the fans for a great crowd out here tonight at the Rock on a Tuesday night game, a great college football game, and a tough conference. So the margin of error is small in this conference, and we have to make sure we eliminate the explosive plays on defense, and we can't turn the football over on offense. And those are the two main things we looked at all week long. That was our keys to victory, was to eliminate the explosive plays, which we gave up 2 in the first quarter to give a 14-point lead, and then we had a turnover there when the momentum was changing there in the fourth quarter to go down and take the lead. So we have to bounce back here, make sure one loss doesn't turn into 2 for Old Dominion.
David Ware, 24/7 Sports. Sean, only 26 rushing attempts tonight. That's an imbalance that kind of jumps off the page at you. What was going on kind of with the flow of the game that kind of made that the reality tonight? Yeah,
they decided they would come in and stop our run, go man coverage and a little bit of zero coverage, and we went on the outside. And again, there were plays to be made. We had a few drops out there, but it got us away from the running game. And Nate went out with a lower leg injury that he couldn't come back in the game, and so we wanted to throw the football more. And Joey made some good decisions, and again, it just comes down, we have to make some more plays on both sides of the football.
Is there any diagnosis on what Nate is dealing with at this point?
No, he tried to come back in the second half, couldn't get it done, and he'll be reevaluated tomorrow by our doctors.
You mentioned the 2 first quarter plays. There were a handful of plays on the night that just looked like kind of busted coverage situations. Anything in particular that you guys identified, or was it kind of spread out across the secondary?
One, we were in 2 deep coverage and come down and we play the run. That's a deep safety. He has the deep half, and he's down by the linebackers. The other one, he just got ran by. So that was the two plays. But again, we had a few busts in the secondary. Some unbalanced formations got us. They would step off. We had to get our checks, and we didn't get them in time to make sure we come out and be in the right defense.
What was your message to the team in the locker room?
I told them I was proud of how we fought to the very end, gave ourselves a chance to win the football game. And again, it's what we talked about, and that's been our a point for the last 2 or 3 weeks, is that you can't give up the explosive plays, and you can't turn the football over. You look back over the games we've lost a turnover margin, and you can't have that in college football, especially in a tough conference like the Sun Belt.
Ethan Smith, the Appalachian coach, tough loss, but what are some things you can take from this and try to build off for the rest of the season?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Yeah, my bad. Tough loss, but what are some things you can take and build from this for the rest of the season?
Again, I never question our guys' effort, and they fought to the very end, and we can build upon that. The message was that next teams we play in our conference have a loss, or we play to give them a loss. So everything we want is right in front of us, but we have to make sure we take care of ourselves first. In these next 2 days, get our chance, guys, to get some rest. We need some rest and get us back healthy again. But again, I love our football team. We fought to the very end, but we have to make sure we close those kind of games out, because that's what we have to get done.
Hey, Coach, Trey Blake with the Appalachian here. Nate's injury was mentioned, but Kanye, Mikal, and Amani really stepped up. What's your take on that, on those 3?
That's a deep running back room, and when their number was called, they made some plays. But we're going to need all 3 of those back. We get Anderson Castle back hopefully next week. Have some more depth in that room to take the load off of Nate some. But I thought the running backs ran hard and hit the gap, hit the holes when they had to. Had some tough yards. They had to get kind of bring your own blocker sometimes with linebackers and safeties down in the box, and had cover 1 and cover 0, and they got some tough running yards.
Coach Skip Foreman from Winston-Salem Journal. What did Coastal Carolina, do specifically in their passing game to get as many big plays as they got?
I'm not sure what they did specifically, but I know that we had some bust in coverage, and they were doing some unbalance that we had a blitz called to. We had to get out of the blitz, but again, it wasn't much was what they did as much we didn't react and play our leverage, play our coverage the way we should have.
Hi, Andrew. Patrick McCormick from the Watauga Democrat. The option play that they were running pretty frequently to the outside, was that giving you some kind of particular trouble? You guys expected that coming in?
No, we knew that was coming. We were very prepared for it. I thought we did a good job playing against it and whatnot, so yes, sir.
Was there something from the passing game generating those big plays that was just leaving holes open in the backfield, or what was going on there? Did you see anything?
Bad eyes, lack of discipline. We need to be more disciplined and read our keys and stay on top. That's our philosophy, is to stay on top, match numbers, and stop the run. And I thought we did a good job of stopping the run. And we just got to stay on top, match numbers. So.
Andrew, the fourth down stop in the red zone, there was a timeout before you guys were back on the field. What was the conversation in the huddle with the coaches, and then, how did it play out? Kind of take us through the execution.
Well, he kind of basically told us that we were expecting 10. McCall to keep it, call his own number or whatever, which he did. He kept the ball and ran it or whatnot. So we just want to tell the guys to be keyed in on that, and I thought they did a good job on that. So.
You guys have been in so many of these close games, and whether you win them or lose them, they're all kind of emotionally draining. How do you guys you've got a little bit of a long week. What's important to kind of bounce back from this, get back to ground zero, and then move this team forward?
Just holding each other accountable, getting back to the little things. We talk about it, and as cliche as it really is, that's the most important thing, and that's the little things. We have to be tied in and do the right things down the stretch, because little things like that get us beat, and we got to tie in on stuff like that and really get things corrected, because we got a long and gruesome stretch coming up, and we need to be prepared. Everything we want is still in front of us, but we need to focus and lock in and control what we control on the things that matter.
Hey, Andrew, Trey Blake with the Appalachian here. Grayson McCall is obviously a very veteran quarterback, been in the Sun Belt for a long time. What's your mindset, your preparation going in with a guy like that?
Oh, we know he's a good player. We know that he has a great ability to make a lot of plays. He has a lot of great weapons around him and whatnot, and we knew they were a good team. We knew they just had some tough losses and whatnot, and they were going to be hungry for a win. We just had to be, our whole mindset was being keyed in and controlling what we control and doing what we do. And we knew if we do that, we did that, we can have an opportunity to win, in which we did. So, but we just got to finish and do the little things.
One more from me. It seemed like the run game was having better success for them in the first half. And do you guys shift something to bottle that up or change what you were doing to try to stymie them?
Stopping the run is a mindset. We saw that they wanted to come out and run the ball, and we had to flip our mindset to go out there and play and be the most physical team. Like Coach Beck said earlier in his press conference and whatnot, they were going to come. It was going to be a physical game. We expected a physical game and whatnot, and we had to make those adjustments and challenge them.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right, thanks, Andrew.
Sir.
Zay, the running game really had trouble getting on track in the first half. I know they were really stacking up against it. Second half, you guys got some momentum going. Mikael Haywood came in, gave you a little bit of a spark. Talk about what you were able to start accomplishing there in the third quarter.
Well, first off, I told the offensive line it starts with us. We got to have good double teams, and without that, our running game's nothing. Going into half was like, okay, let's pick this up, and the guys did well. We gotta do more though. I mean, it's got to be, our running game's got to be top tier for us to win, and it wasn't tonight.
You guys have been in so many close games, and they all take a toll, good or bad. What do you have to do to kind of continue building the energy, keeping momentum, moving this thing forward?
Well, that's why I'm wearing this shirt right now. Reset. That's all I know. I don't know. We've got to figure out something in a hurry, and we'll figure that out tomorrow. We'll come back in, and I've got to do a better job at leading. That's another thing. I've got the C on my chest. I need to do more. I got to figure out a way to help these guys win.
Hey, Isaiah, Trey Blake with the Appalachian here. Joey had a lot of time towards the end of the third quarter, start of the fourth quarter. What did you guys do going into that to try and help him get more time?
Well, as an offensive line, passing situations, we want Joey not to be touched. That's what we told him, and we're going to get the time, and that was our objective, and hopefully we gave him a chance.
Isaiah, you came through with some big fourth downs. Just what was kind of the mentality offensively to kind of stay composed and execute in some of those clutch situations?
Right. So we're trained to finish, and that's the bottom line. We're built to finish, and as an offense, there was times where we didn't get the objective done, and those fourth downs, like you said, it was all about grit and determination. Our guys fought, and that's all you can ask for. And I'm very proud of them for that.